You know, I'd kind of like it if Games Workshop had a dark mode. Just putting that out there. Anyway, sorry for the flashbang. This is just going to be a super short video because the news is the High Elf Wave 3 is here. Now, as far as I can tell, this includes and finishes off most of pretty much everything that is expected to come except one unit, or at least one main unit that I can see. Let me know if I'm missing anything else. Let me know if there's been any information about these. But first, let's say what actually is coming. So first, we have the High Elf Mages looking resplendent in all of their glory right there. You can make a mage on foot. Well, I guess on foot, but on some floating rocks. A tactical rock, you might add. And a mage on an elven steed. Pretty sure these are plastic, but you know, I don't think it actually says, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are classic plastic kits. So I will of course be picking these up. Mages are very important in the game. I'm led to believe, lols, well, we'll talk about that another time. Obviously an instant buy from me at this point, and I think so are the next unit, let's be honest. I'm led to believe that these are one of the strongest units in the game, or at least in the High Elf faction, really. I shouldn't probably say the game. But the Dragon Princes are here. This kit's going to allow you to make 10 of them, and you can make 2 units of 5 with, well, basically there's 2 full commands that you can make with this. And yeah, they look as good as ever. In my personal opinion, they're almost a little bit like too busy, you know what I mean? Like, sure, they look great, but oh my god, when I look at all these little like details I'm gonna have to paint on the heads, I get a little bit worried. But you know, yeah, very powerful unit. I'm led to believe a classic kit here coming back. The next 2, if I'm honest, not that exciting because we've already had them if you've been buying the battalion, or if you bought the battalion, which I kind of suspect if you wanted any of these units, you pretty much might as well have done that already. You can buy 32 elven archers. You can also buy 32 elven spearmen. And I was reading a discussion on Reddit, and actually I think this is going to influence the way I paint mine. You know how they have the oversized hands? Well, somebody was saying paint them as gloves. And I was like, you know, I was thinking about doing that, but the fact that other people also think that you can paint them as gloves and get away with it, yeah, I think I might paint them as gloves because the oversized hands, I just don't like them. Yes, it's iconic and classic, but I don't think I'm going to paint them as hands. I think I might paint them as gloves. Either way, you can buy 32 of them. You can also buy the chariots as well. It's actually 2 chariots, and then you can make whichever combination you like. Effectively the same as the battalion box. Everything that we just saw there, the spearmen, the archers, and the chariots, that is the battalion box. I may just be anal, but like, it's kind of funny that it says the kit can build 2 Tiranoc chariots or 2 lion chariots. Technically, you can build 1 of each. It's not that you have to build 2 of the same. I mean, I'm just being pedantic, but you know what I mean. And last but not least, we have the Skycutter, who can have the Lord on Foot version as well. Now, that's it. That's everything, right? There's nothing else here. The next bit is Necromunda, and that would be the end of the video. It's a short video. It's just a little bit of Wave 3. Here you have it. I might as well talk about it. But there's one unit that's kind of missing. Well, they're not just kind of missing, they just straight up are missing, and that's the Silver Helms. Unless I'm being stupid, as far as I know, and I've been trying to buy pretty much everything in this High Elf wave, there's no current way of me buying these, is there? It's not like they exist somewhere else. They've just not been released yet, and they're not in the Wave 3. Now, there was a comment on one of my videos which was talking about Wave 2, and somebody was like, maybe they're going to get a whole new kit. And I was like, kind of seems unlikely, doesn't it? You know, let's be honest, it kind of seems unlikely. But then where are they? You know, like, where are they? Where are they? I want some. I want some. I don't know if I want to be paying like ridiculous eBay prices, but I want some, and I can't have some. And that makes me mad. How dare you not let me spend my money? Which, to be fair, I probably shouldn't be spending because I've got way too many High Elves unpainted. Well, not even unpainted, unbuilt as it is. But yeah, the Silver Helms are missing. I don't know if they mentioned it. I didn't see them mention it. I mean, I searched Silver Helms and they weren't mentioned. Maybe they were mentioned in some video or something that I'm not aware of, but they ain't here. For sure though, I'll be picking up the mages, the princes, the dragon princes, and the Skycutter. I'll not be bothering with the battalion set because most of them aren't built either. Lols. Either way, that's it. Wave 3's here. We kind of know what's next for Warhammer the Old World, don't we? We know we're going to get Wood Elves, Beastmen. I don't actually know if they've said which one first, by the way. I don't know if they've said which one's coming first. You guys let me know. And then we're going to get Cathay, which kind of took the community by storm. Hopefully by the time that they actually release, I'll have my army vaguely not well painted, but presentable. We'll see. Anyway, have a most beautiful day. Like, subscribe. Goodbye.